Huh?
Wow, do I sure love going to www.majumi.com/commands to do more funny commands to hit.
Hey chat. Hey, what if I told you that all my shit is breaking? What if I told you that? That'd be crazy. Wouldn't that be? Am I be a crazy little guy to tell you?
Holy mother of God!
Oh. Okay, Kim wanted to say something. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I can do this now. Wait. Ah! Hey! Oh, forget about it. Hey. Voice mod doesn't believe I'm real. And, you know what? We don't need it. That's okay. That's okay, because we ball. I need my credit. I need it. I need it. I need it. Chat. Hold on. Hold on. You know what I can do? Just for the time being. I want to get rid of this one scene. Yes, there we go. Now you don't have to listen to the bubbles. We can just talk. We can just talk and be intimate. Kofi exclusive 101. Hi, chatter. It's Kim Shy made sure. I haven't seen you within the context of this environment in 3 months, maybe longer. I lost track. So, anyways, while I do just a thing or two here, because you know, as it turns out, starting a stream, a little on the challenging side. I was kind of hoping I was gonna slam dunk it in 5 minutes, but that did not occur, folks. But that's okay. It's okay because we have each other. What else can we do? We could erect some guillotines. I'm just saying it'd be fun. You got off your couch for this one? Fuck, I better get this figured out. I mean, it's gonna be fine. It actually is gonna be fine. It's just a bit of a setting stream type deal for like 2 seconds. I swear. I promise. I promise. Rami. I don't. Okay, here's what we're. Oh, holy shit! Geoguessr has little bitmojis. Hold on. Live speedrun. Dearst percent. Dearst. Yeah. Can I still run these? Will it even let me? No? Alright, well, let's just do this. Oh. Hi. I don't even get my transitions. Well, we'll fix that. What's dearst? De-roost. Roost. And why can't I not pronounce it? Opera. Let's explore the world. Yeah. Off. You forgot? I forgot you were doxxed? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I was doxxed. Which would have been tragic. I mean, like, I don't want you to get doxxed either, okay? Let's not get that twisted. I do got mail. I don't need to reset my password, Geoguessr. I'm different. I'm built so strong. So strong. Oh my lord, though. Hold on. Oh, okay. I guess I can crop by holding down the Alt button. That's a new feature, actually. Shit. Also, I'm noticing we're not getting, like, chat down here. That sucks. Well, do we need it? I mean, I actually really fucking like having chat. And what's weird about it is that I actually did have it. But, here we are. Get it twisted. We're all doxxed. So twisted, you have no idea. We're just gonna do it like this. We're just gonna be super fucking ratchet. The only other thing I wanted to do that I think is actually important and worth delaying the stream just slightly is that I set the timer for the Autobot commands for like 20 minutes. And it should be 40. Because that's a bit much. I have no idea why I set it to 20. Other than I did. Yes. And a little bit of yes. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. Until the other right.
Get 5 bonus wings for $1 with any handcrafted burger.
Honey. I love it when you play that little Applebee's command, Annie. Oh, it tickles me so. It makes me want to shoot lightning right out of my hands. That's actually happened in Star Wars. I don't know if that was like a director's cut thing, but I did see that. What points automated, random redeems, core, type, timed action, criteria, timers? I'm speaking out loud, this isn't helpful. Timed actions, there we go. 1200 seconds, so 2400 seconds. Okay, that's a little bit more, like... If that's real, yeah, it's real. Fuck yes, it is. One other thing. Oh my god, One Punch. I'm gonna just put in the classic. Maybe not this one exactly. I just wanted, like, yeah. Okay, there's a little Old Faithful for you. Yeah, hold on, let's bounce that. Put that in the bounce. Put that in the fucking bounce. Okay, everybody, welcome to Gourd's Ratchet Comeback stream, where, oh, that's my email. Where we didn't get this frame set. My stream deck doesn't work because I have like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, USBs coming out of one extender. And that was like, that's too much. Or it could just be this one specific port broken. Gourd@leaf.com. First off, I just need to look at this. Oh my god. You can be like a guy. Can I only shuffle? Am I shrimply not allowed to just... But, oh, there's like coins, dude. No. No. No! Maybe we get these as we go. I didn't know they added these, though. Come on, this is loud for me. It's not loud for you. It's perfectly reasonable for you. It's a little quieter on my end, because I can't think. Hold on a minute. It's like completely different now. It's like a menu. It used to just be a map. You know what? In fact, you would have to go to Google Maps in middle school, and like your friend would have to show you the map without you knowing where they are in the world, and you would have to guess. That's the way it was done. It's true. I'm just gonna show. You know what? Sure. Failed to save new Nick. Warned. $179. Am I a joke to you? Don't answer that, please, please, please. I swear to God, don't answer that question. Okay, let's play the video game then. I would like to do maybe some single player. So the objective today... Thank you. Oh, am I dumb? Is this because I'm doing this on Opera GX or something? It is frozen. What? Okay, I guess also it works worse now? Okay, good. There you go. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why does this not remember my fucking email? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I guess I'm not even on Firefox. I am going to guess, just on a limb, maybe it doesn't support opera. Just a hunch, just a wild little guess right there. Because nothing does. So while I'm at it, here's the skinny on what has happened in my life. I got a job that's extremely physically demanding, and I've been extremely tired. And also, I was kind of on the outs on streaming a little bit. But like, I don't know. Kind of wanted to try again. I wanted just a taste. Just perhaps a little sample. Yeah. Just a charcuterie. There we go. We're on Google Chrome now, folks. Okay, now it works. That's, you know, entirely expected and embarrassing that I maybe didn't have that thought through at first, but there's no true Scotsman. And people say that 'cause Scottish, like, people are fake, I guess. I don't know. So the idea here that I cooked up in my worm, like, infested little brain. You're Geo? Holy shit. He has a name. Is that we're gonna try to use plants as our primary form of identification. I don't know if that's possible, and there's a couple of reasons. Plants, and they don't want you to know this, but I don't want this. I don't want a passport. I just want to get to the okay. What? This is like a whole thing now? So let's just talk botany, because that's mostly what we're gonna do here. Don't share my personal information. Yeah, sure. Classic? I don't... Holy shit. I think they changed this much. Okay, one thought at a time here. Plants can move. They don't want you to know this. Plants can move. Right, but they don't move, like with legs. And they don't want you to know that. But they have these things called seeds, folks. And seeds, very mobile. They travel in the wind. They travel because some dude wants to carry them around in their pocket. They travel on rats. And other such animals. So it's kind of actually hard to pinpoint where you are in the world, because plants have moved around quite a fucking lot lately. Gonna guess I'm on Hollywood? What am I doing? Yeah, like, am I crazy that level 1 play? Summer Olympics? Hit me with historical events. Gorbachev? Shit. Well, there's not a lot of plants here, folks. That's kind of the sad thing. I think that's, is that a... One of those Babaceaes? Shit. Martini tree? No. No, it's not. Well, anyways. I know that we're in Berlin. Okay, I hate this mode. Can we do the thing where there's the map and you, like... Just do me no move. random. I don't... There we go. That's... No, you're right. It isn't plant-based. Okay. Do I have a timer? If your free times end, this game will be paused and say... What do you mean free time? Oh, Chad, Cheddar, I didn't know that this was booty. Okay. I'm seeing, that's a very cypressy looking pine. We got a lot of pines in general. Like, there's no trees here that are telling me it snows. Except maybe these. These are kind of deciduous looking. No, this is just my music. Wait. Actually, Geoguessr does have its own music. Thank you for catching that. I don't think it was routing through to my earbud phones pods. The ear shells. That which I listen to in mine. Good catch. This is some kind of... Yo, this looks like one of the plants from fucking, Pathologic, doesn't it? With that kind of... that, like, spear-like, pointy... The tree in the far distance, definitely a giveaway. Almost look like ukes. Nothing here screams tropical. There's not a whole lot of deciduous going on, right? So we're not doing seasonal leaf loss here. Obviously, I know the meta. Like, I could look at the license plate. We could do... Okay, it isn't obvious. I know the meta. I know some of the meta, but I like... Fuck. Look at that dog. Sick. Not a tree, though. I'm not seeing any aspens. Well, maybe these are aspens. It's kind of hard to tell. This is so cypressy. I'm just obsessed, though, with this flower. They could have, exactly. I'm going to lock it in on, like, Belarus. Ho ho! Okay. That's not bad. Alright, let's see what else we got. Thank you. What do you mean? Okay. You put on your hacker fit? Well, thank you for coming in and doing that. Why can't I continue playing the game? Is this how it ends? Is this the way the world ends? Not with a bang, but with a Geoguessr? Is this... Chat, I paid $3 to not have this problem. Great game, I did it. Click next? I can't! It doesn't let me! Does it say I'm locked out for 8 minutes? What the fuck, Dougie? How do you do this? How do you ruin Geoguessr with monetization? No, this isn't happening. Oh my god. You gotta pay, I gotta pay $4? Okay, fine. I'm gonna cancel, like, okay, here's my thing. I paid $4 for worse things. I'll cancel this later. No, you're right. That's heinous. That is... Dude, come on. Come on now, what's the point of giving you money if I only get a limited amount of time, anyways. No, it's the second highest tier. I just went to the list. Chat, remember that I love you very much. And this is parasocial. So I spent $4 on you. You can send me thank yous whenever you want. Just in my email. I don't want you to give me like ricin or something. You did. Actually, I wanted to say, for everybody who stayed on the Ko-fi, who is listening, and I guess if you stayed on the Ko-fi and you can't hear me, go eat some sand. Thanks for that, because I actually got those emails, and I was like, shit. It was actually very motivating. And if you left the Ko-fi in the interim, that was Roxas I'm speaking to, and that's okay too, because he had to pay bills. Fine. Now, okay. This is key. This is bamboo. And it's a really specific kind of bamboo, too. Some plants. I know. Well, frankly, too fucking many. I'm also seeing... That looks like it's a pine tree of some kind, which makes me think Pacific Islands, because there's the entire genus Araceae. No, or Arcales are... anyways. Not Araceae. Like, Orales, that's what it is. Yeah, you do got some phylos. Oh. So I do work at a garden, by the way, as a landscaper. Don't know how much I wrote about that on the Discord. Yeah, that bamboo is fucking miserable. That's Orales back there. That's a New Caledonian pine. I'm almost like 100% sure it's in that genus. This tree right here. So even though we have pine trees, we know it can't snow because there's obviously palm trees over here. And these look like old world palms. Maybe. I can't make out their corm. And this looks like, fucking Morning Glory family. This looks like some kind of sweet potato. Looks like a Morning Glory vine to me. If I had to guess. In fact, these are definitely Morning Glories. These threes right here. These things are absolute ass to have to tear out, too. Yeah, look at that. That's, that looks like Araceae. Just kind of grown on the side there. Damn. Felt grass. We got a lot of pumice here, too, I think. That's what I'm seeing. That's usually indicative of, like, volcanic activity. This bamboo is really... This is really tropical. I'm getting Pacific Islands from this. Especially, this palm tree looks like he can deal with a hurricane. It's just this... I'm seeing that this upper elevation spot's kind of funny, too. Because those look deciduous, and that back there looks like a, that looks like a uke. I kind of also want to go here, too. I'm saying, like, New Zealand. I think we're in the Pacific Islands easy. And I'm saying New Zealand mostly because I'm seeing eucalyptus. And that needs to have some inland stuff. And not a lot of the other Pacific Islands have that kind of, like, elevation variance. Usually they're, like, volcanic. Like, they're just a volcano. Yeah, that's very possible. But this is very Myrtaceae, eucalyptus pilled. So I'm gonna, like, lock in... Ah, shit. Tasmania's not a bad guess, but there's so much sweet potato stuff and morning glories and a lot of Maori people. That was like a staple crop. It almost looks like, what's it, Baoji? We're gonna hit, North Island. Okay. Look, I'm just saying, for plants only, I'm happy to be in the right ocean here. But that, to be fair, that was a guess that could have only been done. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is the United States just by looking at it. But let's be sure. Like, I'm gonna try to avoid the cars, although this looks very American. Oh, this guy! This is an interesting tree. Some trees can do this shit, and it's really cool. I just want to highlight this. The holes in there? Some plants, or trees, their trunks can grow and twist around themselves like that. In fact, you can tell them to do that on purpose. And they're really cool. But this is an oak, easy. Like, that's just... Shit, this is some interesting ground cover. Hold on, fucking... This looks seasonal. Torturing your tree with holes. Well, you grow it so it has holes. But, this is Quercus. This is oak family. Easy. I would bet my life on it. This looks like, oh shit, you know what? I'm wrong. These look like old-growth olive trees. This looks like some shit I'd seen in Turkey before, actually. Trying really hard not to look at anything else. Can I look at geology a little bit? Is that cheating? The reason why I thought this was America was because of these mountains, but they're pretty fucking weathered. These are old-ass mountains. But they don't look like the Rockies. If it's covered in green, okay. Oh, hold on. That's a very interesting plant. I have no idea what it is, but it's so damn big. I just want to say too, like these are lovely mountains. Like, I'd love to get stuck here for a little bit. I wouldn't be upset. Now it's rocky and you can look. Yeah. Is this? This has vineyard vibes, but it is not. This looks like some kind of grazing pasture. In fact, there's some of the old... Looks like these are like degraded stone walls here. The plants have grown on. And a lot of this side growth gives me the impression it maybe goes here. But I don't think olive trees can actually deal with snow, and that looks like olive to me. The way that it has that shimmer on the leaves. And I'm second guessing my oak thing. But that looks a lot like an oak. The problem with botany is that you usually don't identify plants by how they look, you identify them by their flowers. That's technically the best way to do it, but... God, I wish I had some, like, fucking acorns around it or something. These guys are weird, too. They almost look like ferns. But they're not. In fact, I don't really see a lot here that suggests a warm climate. I'm gonna lock it in somewhere in Anatolia up in the mountains. Just because of these olives. Or, oh shit, you know what? Maybe we could just also be in, like, anywhere in here. This looks like Black Sea. That's just, these trees are my give. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up, like, Georgia. Albania. Okay, that, I mean, still, though. Any points we get in the 4 digits, honestly, kind of cracked. England. Folks, we don't have a lot of plants to work with, but it's... They're so goddamn sad.
Holy mother of God!
Is this supposed to be like a geranium or something? Oh, it looks like it's like February. It's hard not to acknowledge the rest of everything else going on here, but these are the most miserable looking lawns in existence, so it can only be like south, like Sussexburg or some shit. Froome! Hey, maybe it's Froome! It's so fucking dead. I noticed that, look at the fucking fence! Like, yo, I'm just gonna take a little walk around in me yard. I'm gonna soak in the sunlight with my little fucking plant right there. That plant's dead because this is like a designated dog piss zone. Yeah, like a dog on a leash in its pen. It's all it is. Also, I'm gonna be just like slightly obsessive. I'm gonna see if I can get. Oh. Test. Oh wow, I can't even send messages through YouTube. Kim, why shy? Hi, baby. Oh, fucking... Hold on, I know what's happening. 10 seconds! I unhooked my, my portable disk drive to try to free up USB room, and the TTS needs it. It actually needs it to run.
Test.
There we go. Thank you, Kim. Anyways, yeah, this is miserably sad, and none of these plants should probably be here. I'm gonna just pick... this feels like Liverpool. Let's just go with Chester. Okay, Glasgow. I mean... Look, Limmy's from there, so... I think that tells you everything you need to know. Okay, this is an interesting one. So folks, the first thing I'm noticing here is we got... Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did look at a street sign. This... So what I was gonna say was that this tree reminds me of, like, Manzanita, or, like, a member of Ericales, so the blueberry family. It just has that vibe to it. But plenty of trees can look. This looks seasonal. I'm not familiar with them. I think this road's just a little bigger than it gives the impression. Yeah, it also actually... It kind of looks like... Almost looks like there's some castor bean in there. That's a eucalyptus over there. That's a farmhouse. Ignore that. I'm seeing... Oh, and back there, those are some pretty serious firs. That might not be a uke. That could, well, that's a uke. This is a uke for sure. You can see how the leaves are hanging down like that. Unmistakable uke. So it doesn't snow here. Likely. I don't know if there are any frost-tolerant ukes. That could be a poison oak. Oh. You know what? We have the internet at our disposal. Are there snow tolerant? What is... Okay, I don't trust Google AI. And also, I think this is great to do. Because I really want to learn about plants while we do that. Good sub-objective. For some eucalyptus trees... Wilson Bros Garden. Angus, USDA Zone 6B. It's a cold hardy selection of the willow leaf peppermint eucalyptus. (30 to 50 feet tall. Dry soils, highly disease resistance, formidable and drought tolerance, and it's also pretty hardy. In Atlanta, it reached 50 foot in 10 years. Amongst old trees that froze to the ground at 10 degrees F are growing vigorously from their base. Mature trees can suffer partial defoliation at 6 degrees. Okay. You think it's actually the new meta? I think it is too. I think if you combine it with, like, rack meta and Nigerian police car escort meta, You might be unstoppable. So these are... Maybe that's a cottonwood. It's really hard to tell. But I'm getting eucalyptus vibes. I'm also getting big ericales, like Montezuma cypress-ish vibes. This looks like a tree that's made for the wetlands. That's just what his form's giving me. Obviously, that's not a science, but you can kind of tell from tree morphology where they're adapted. Also, I can tell you from this tree, he's never been pruned in his goddamn life. There's no tree care happening out in this dirt trail. And why would there be? But this also looks like oak, and this tree looks very, very deciduous. In fact, I think this is an aspen. It looks like a kind of aspen. It could be. Fuck. Is it mint? No, it's not. Some kind of brassica? It's also hard to tell. If it was a brassica, though, that was wild mustard. I feel bad if anybody watches this and you actually know more than plants than I do. This kind of looks like poison oak leaf. Could very well be. Oh, it's poison ivy, actually. You never tell from a leaf, but pretty sure you don't want to get in that. So I'm guessing it snows here. Not heavily. A lot of the plant communities make me think America. Poison ivy. Yeah, it is kind of yummy, actually, to be fair. We got kind of a wetland ericales, manzanita, a little aspen. We got some fir back there, a little Douglas action, and also some uke. This looks like Lamaceae, actually. That looks like maybe some basil or mint family type shit going on. I'm gonna like... shit. Yeah, it's not a plant. I just don't... I don't know where they put eucalyptus, for a fact. But I know we got a lot in California. Something about this, just... Okay, we're gonna send it. I'm gonna say NorCal. I'm gonna say we're outside of Redding. Fuck me, apparently. British Columbia. Well, let me tell you what, Cheddar. You got the right latitude. And folks, that's what plant meta is a bit difficult. Oh. Let's pretend we saw nothing behind us there for a second. What on earth? I guess it's in, somewhere in Russia. Which is like... how are they taking the time to go to all the little roads out there? Like, I'm not dismaying it. Obviously, someone needs directions to that barn. Like, to get to work or whatever, but still, like, fuck. So, it's in the same space as the Fox Farms? Okay. American Boo in Russia, who's planting all American plants, was building an American barn. Yeah. No, it's the most reasonable thing. Gorbachev tore down the wall, and that guy's like, fucking finally, aspen trees. That was it. So, it did seem surprisingly wet. I mean, it was the ukes that really threw me. But you know, you get water coming up from the rivers and shit like that. Like, you're gonna have, like, cold wetland river valleys. It's not unheard of. Moscow was built on a swamp, actually, too. Which is why I think they had to build the metro super deep. Also, because they didn't, you know, want to die in a nuclear hellfire if that happened, but... they were building the metro pretty deep, I think, like pre-1940s anyways. You know. I'm waiting for a giant endless cornfield. Well, you may as well have gotten that. This is gonna be really embarrassing because we're in the United States. I should really know more of these plants, but I don't. That looks like... I've seen this fir before. These look like cottonwoods to me. I had to guess. Is this like a Douglas? Fuck. I should know this tree, man! Let's look at some other things. I'm pretty sure this is a field of potatoes. I can't quite make it out, but I'm pretty sure these are potatoes. It's a little hard to tell. But potatoes do this. Yeah, Douglas fir is real. They do this thing when the fields get ready around harvest time, so these are actually getting close to go. They'll yellow like this. And this is actually a good sign that it's harvest season for them. And you know, in general, I could see this being in autumn. We got a lot of infrurescence, i.e. dead flowers. Here, we also got these funky guys. They kind of almost look like yarrows a little bit. Or maybe they're an asclepia, maybe they're a milkweed. I don't... This is how you learn. So almost all the trees we have here are pines or deciduous. That looks like a fucking... West Coast cypress of some kind, almost. Looks like, or maybe this is, a red elm? Yeah, stick with me on this one for a second, chat. I'm allowing myself to look up plants, because this is how we learn. A little hard to tell. Yeah. look at this back to back here. Like, I think it's the red elm. It's a Douglas fir. That's the tree they photographed. It is. And here, actually, you know what? Just to back up that it's fall. Look at that. Look at that shit. And I think these are aspens. This is a weird one. I mean, they're all weird ones. What does a Douglas fir look like? Now I'm dying to know. Okay. Okay. It's September in this image, yeah. Well, I have to try really hard to pretend not to read, but I don't think it's Russia. I'm trying to see what's around this field too. We're somewhere in the North US because there's so much pines. And these motherfuckers out here in the country, they love planting their big oak trees in the middle. I'm gonna go with, like, up here. This reminds you a lot of Manitoba. Okay. I could see Midwest. I'm also not really familiar with it. And the red elm... I'm gonna say, like, Minnesota, then. Because the red elm, I know... The arborists at my job, they love this shit in, like, Tennessee and Kentucky. They love it down here. Maybe Michigan. Maybe we want more... Maybe we would need more of an East Coast kind of weather pattern, actually. Because a lot of trees... Your money's on Ohio? Okay. Well, I switched it over for you, whether or not that was intended. But a lot of trees, East Coast to West Coast, are different. Because on the East Coast, you get summer rains. On the West Coast, you get winter rains. So if this tree's popular in Tennessee and in here, then it's probably getting summer rains. I also think we're like, yeah, I'm gonna go with like Cleveland. Okay. That's insane to me. Why are there so many fir trees in there? But the red elm did kind of come in clutch, folks. Thank you, Ulmus Rubra. What is your range, actually? Yeah, I think that was pretty good, team. Yeah. So I mean, we weren't. That was good that was in there, because yeah, it's an East Coast plant. And it probably does have to follow that rain pattern for that exact reason.
And a little bit of chicken fried.
Oh, the bot! It doesn't say Kim. Oh well.
Get 5 boneless wings for $1 with any handcrafted burger.
Ad. I thought, by the way, just having the bot do random commands would be a very fun way to just, like, remember what commands exist. But who could forget Applebee? Oh. Oh, grapes. That's a lot of grapes. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's not real. You hallucinated that flag, but anyways, I don't think that applies here. They're wrathful. This is a fucking, this is a bit of a giveaway, actually. This is a dragon fruit cactus. It don't snow here, folks. That would be dead. Good lord, yeah, it's a big dragon fruit cactus, too. Like, actually, it's not that big. I've seen them get bigger, but I also, like, dude, look at the recycled pot. That is some fucking gardening right there. That thing is sprawling, which... It's probably sprawling because it's not getting a whole lot of direct light here. It's getting shaded out by the grapes. Interesting problem to have. We got some very interesting pines. These remind me a lot of Tories. A lot like Tory pines. We also have... Oh, hi. These look like plants in the genus, Dracaceae? Dracena? So, Hawaiian tea plants. Those are also tropicals. Yeah. Yeah, those are Dracena. It's just, no, not seeing that. This is a trumpet tree. It's in the family Solanaceae. Very toxic. Also, South African native. Keep that in mind. And I see... That almost looks like bottle brush, but I could be wrong. That could be a coral tree. It's interesting. We're in a tropical climate. This looks a lot where I live. So I'd even go as far to say we're in a, maybe not necessarily a tropical climate, but a Mediterranean climate. This looks like a plant I should know. Looks like a crop, actually. That looks like morning glory. Grapes also grow there pretty good, and I'm also seeing pines and kind of these uke-esque things. Hey, bamboo! You think South Asia? I actually think because I'm seeing dragon fruit. Is this... Ube? I forget what it's called. Taro. That's taro root. I was about to say South Africa, but after I see the taro root, I'm starting to think maybe you're right. Especially the grapes. Like, wherever we are right now, it's a little dry. Because they do have, you know, there's even more dragon fruit over here. At least it's in the dragon fruit family. This actually might be a different kind of cactus. Which makes me think it can't be that tropical, especially because we have these trees that look super Mediterranean. And unfortunately, I it's here in English. And again, these are South African natives. And a lot of the plants here go for that Mediterranean climate. Is that a plumeria? It is. It is harder when looking at someone's garden. But fortunately, that gives us some great hints into what they should be growing and what they shouldn't be growing here. That's definitely elephant ear. So taro. I gotta send it in for South Africa. I'm gonna regret it. You can. Oh, you certainly can, but be in the game as long as I have, and you can tell what. That's so pretentious. I'm sorry, folks. Be in the game as long as I am. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take this landing. And you can tell the difference between a plant that's being forced through life and one that's, like, thriving. But I think most people can, to be fair. The amount I've been in the game is perhaps months. Fucking cheddar? Hats off. I really, it just seemed so damn dry. What can you say? Northern Philippines. I didn't know also I saw a lot of English on the signs. But that's so interesting. Okay, that's a note. I think if the taro kind of growing wildly should have probably put me in the Philippines. I should have paid attention to that one. Scotland again? No problem. I mean, Vietnam wouldn't have been... Like, same sea. Same latitude. So, we know this is England. There's no way around it. The question is, can I parse it further than that? The answer to that question is... Fuck no. I don't know what these plants are. I've seen these guys around a lot. This looks like Dublin or Glasgow. I think we're kind of up north. You can smell Greg's. Cappuccino for the wife. Do I want chocolate? Hey! More sweet, more happy. Yum! I'd like to order 2 steak bakes. 30 seconds of shuffling. I think we're like more in Scotland. Just even that, I just don't like it here. Fuck, you're right. That makes me want to pick like London out of sympathy for Scotland. Oh. Well, hi there, Easter lilies. Yeah, these bulb usually to protect themselves. I think this is some alyssum. It's gotta be winter. Or, like, getting into winter, getting out of winter. It's like... It's a toss-up in my mind versus, like... Dublin or, like... down here. Honestly, I'm going with Dublin. It's North London. Okay. I'd like to apologize to the country of Ireland for that mix-up. But to be fair, Ireland, I did pick Dublin. Like, I didn't pick a nice spot in the country. I'm just saying. I didn't put that on. Oh, hi! Looks, I think we might be in Japan. Or... No. No, we're not. That's a coconut tree. Slam dunk position? Oh... Yeah, but I'm kind of stupid, so... Well, it's tropical. That looks like a Mysore. big, but like not. Has a lot of Mysore trappings, a lot of vines. It's a coconut tree. We're in the Pacific. Those are bananas. Do they have coconuts in Africa? Hold on. Oh, those are teas. That's a rather tropical one. Ferns. I'm just gonna say, like, maybe New Guinea. No, let's be spicy. Solomon Islands. Alright. There was no way for me to get Jakarta from that plant-wise. But, no. Oh. Well, I was already gonna say Southwest United States. I fucking know where this is. I'm so mad at myself. But let's do the math! Let's do the math, folks. Let's walk you through this. Because I actually know these plants. That is a Southern California coyote bush. This is a river basin. All of this is coyote bush. That is potentially a Mysore. Not a Mysore, I'm sorry. I think that might... No, it's not a... That is a low-growing eucalyptus. That is... that Quercus? That oil? Do we have live oak action? I already know for a fact what hills these are. We have igneous boulder deposits. That's like the Mojave out there, and I know road signs. I can tell you exactly where we are based off of this. But if these were blurred out, I would still know this. We are in Southern California, in kind of like the mid-eastern portion of it, outside of Los Angeles. I've seen these before. I don't know what they're called. We're like... I'll just tell you for a fact. I know where Riverside is. It's... yeah, it's right out here. It's by like... It's north. This would be my guess anyways. More or less. And it's... yeah. Coyote, by the way. Coyote bush. This is something... Fuck that shit. Are there any other good tells we can use? Punch. Piece of shit. No, not a whole lot of great tells in here. Except for the coyote bush. That's kind of a giveaway. That looks like castor. A lot of this grass. Oh yeah, those are actually cottonwoods. I know that for a fact this time. Alright, fuck me. It's Colorado! We were outside of the Grand Canyon? I'm fake. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. Okay, in my defense, this is part of the same geological formation. There's a lot of shit in common. Well, if there's anything I should take away is that I'm not as smart as I think I am. I'm gonna take a quick BRB, by the way, to pee. This is great music for that. And I don't know, maybe we'll vibe on this for like another hour. Just hang out.
Everything at Christmas in July. H Greg. Panasonic Blu-ray $99. H Greg. 32-inch LCD TV $299. LG 42-inch HD TV $489. Everything's on sale during Christmas in July. A snowball in July? H, correct!
Kasi.
Kan aku dah cakap, lain kali pakai tali pinggang keledar kat belakang.
Fuck you, Baltimore! If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars. Bad deals. Cars that break down. Thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your tray. Bring your title. Bring your wife. We'll fuck her. That's right, we'll fuck your wife. Because at Big Bill Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Take a hike to Big Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing. How does it work? If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay. Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at Big Bill Hell. The only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you write us a check. And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Bill Hell's Cars. Baltimore's filthiest and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland. Guaranteed.
All right. Making the pizza. Making the pizza. Sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle the cheese. Hey, if you're looking for the best pizza, wings, subs, and salads, you need to give us a try. Eat in, take out, or deliver to your door. The huge line of specialty pizzas is second to none. And with 3 different restaurants to choose from. That's right, 3. Gang Mills, Lawrenceville, Elkland. Making the pizza. Making the pizza. So stop on down to one of 3 great locations or call us up to let our crews hook you up. Oh.
Todas las mañanas me despierto muy en el viento. Voy por el autollón. Quiero pollollón, dame pollollón, pide pa' llevar en el autollón. Quiero pollollón, dame pollollón, pide pa' llevar en el autollón. Ay, papá, un pollito. Me gusta el pollollón.
Yo, ¿dónde estoy por el pollollón? Me gusta pollollón. Makes you think. Welcome back. I swear to God, my imposter syndrome did not get worse in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, it's Feral Daddy! Welcome back to the shit show. Okay, so let's ignore the fact that I just saw Hindi. We're fucked. Because I don't know any of these goddamn plants. How are you doing, Danny? Welcome to my kitchen. We have panini. I thought that said everyone. Navocati. If I'm honest, I am extremely surprised as well. And I appreciate that you say that. And if I'm at Tuk, so we're in Mumbai, but let's pretend we don't know that. And see if I can get anything out of this. So this tree here, you know what's the fucking... It is East Asia, you are correct. Well, kind of. Well, you might actually be right, because there are some Indian, like, we could be somewhere in Myanmar or Bangladesh. I think we're down here, or in Mumbai. Reasoning present. This just makes me think like Indian, subtropical deciduous forest. It's a very unique biome, and this tree is your fucking giveaway. And actually, now that you said that, and I appreciate it, there are trees that grow in Siam specifically that will grow on top of like buildings and stuff like that if you leave them alone for too long. These roots will wrap around those motherfuckers and they will break them. And archaeologists studying like the Khmer hate that shit. This guy specifically is doing something where he's gonna pull. These are his roots. Not yet, but they are. These are gonna touch the ground and turn into roots and support it, because he's gonna have a really, really, really big, really wide, because he's got a lot of rain to deal with. Yeah, trees are monsters. This looks like something in euphorb baceae also, by the way. This looks like one of those euphorb stick trees. Contains a latex sap that will potentially blind you. Don't fuck with that. And those look like tea. Like just straight up, like green tea bushes, like. Am I crazy for that? Okay, I might actually be crazy for that. Maybe it's jasmine? Weed? How funny would that be for it to be weed, and then we would look at it and go, whoa, it's weed! And then we would smoke it. And then we would smoke it, and then that would be so funny. Really makes you think we live in a society, don't we? Maybe it's jasmine. I'd laugh. Kind of does look like a jasmine. Actually, you know, I know you said it as a joke, but it really fucking does look like cannabis. That looks like Myrtaceae, maybe. Bottle brush. Bows. What the fuck? What are these? There's a very specific avenue tree I've seen before that they have a lot in India that I'm actually not seeing here. I forget what it's called, but it's actually psychoactive. But it's really pretty along these thoroughfares. I don't see it here. These two look like they're related, but he doesn't have his roots. So, like obviously by the Hindi here, we're, you know, here. But this is such a tropical plant. I'm actually willing to say actually I'm willing. Well, it's not Thai. No, I'll say Thai. Well, I'm gonna put it's like right out here, and it's probably Bangladesh. Utopia. Where they just have free jasmine tea hanging around. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, Bangladesh would have been closer. Joke's on me, it's New Delhi. But that was more of a language diff than it was a tree diff, but yeah. Is this Picasso Peak? Is this on the Mexican side of the Arizona border? I think that is. Oh, yeah, we're in the Mojave. No, I'm sorry, we're in the Sonora Desert. Easy. I'm looking at the mountains, I know. Although, maybe I shouldn't be so quick to say that, because I'm not seeing any cactus. Yeah, easy. It's an easy Mexico W. I think we're near the border. I'm mostly basing that off of the mesquite trees, or the mesquite-looking trees. They have a lot of those up in that area of the border. These also look like California king palms. That also limits our range a little bit. And they do this a lot in Mexico, actually. You're supposed to do this in general. This is a form of pest management. It keeps pests from getting on these trees, which you can tell, like, you want to compare the mesquites to this thing. These have no fucking business being here. This lawn has no fucking business being here. This is arrogance. Is there a lot of cactus in the city? You make a good point. I would feel like I would see more in these landscaped areas. That's aloe verde, by the way. Well, not verde, but that is aloe. But these are mesquites. I'm thinking like North Mexico, circa Nevada or Arizona. That's a bottle brush. That's a juniper, actually. It kind of looks like an ash juniper. So maybe Texas? Oh, shit. These are a lot of mountains, though. Spoiler, it's Russia. Yeah. This could also just be like... So, my money says here. Ish. But it could very easily be Chihuahua, Monterrey, Nuevo Leon. You seen that wall? Okay. I think we're like around Mexicali, but there's just not a whole lot of mountains around here. This is really flat. This is a lake, basically a lake bed. Hey guys, I think you may have been right about Mexico. It's the flag. We're just in dry Italy, so I don't know what. Such a. I want to say south of the American Southwest. But these mountains aren't entirely indicative of that. And I'm sure if I looked at the taxis and everything... Disponible. Dispensable? Available? Would you call this number and like a guy just shows up? Fuck. This is the other side of El Paso, maybe? It's so hopelessly generic is the issue in terms of like the plant life, where it's just like, yeah, here, but where? Oh, junk disposal. So it is like, okay. Fierro y Metales. Oh, this place this is a junkyard. Compra de Fierro y Metales. More towards the center, you think? Yeah. But this isn't, I can't in good consciousness say it's Sonora. I think it's more Chihuahua. Because Sonora, I feel like I would be seeing different plant communities, even with what we have in the city. But, you know what? I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with the expert. Yeah, why not? Ciudad Juarez. To be fair, I should have asked if he meant the center of Mexico or the center of, like, the border. But I was, like... Yeah. I think that's pretty in the pocket. That's Monterrey. I didn't know Monterrey was so, Oh, I mean, shit, look at those beautiful... like, glacial formations. That's the only thing this weathering pattern is. You knew it was Monterrey? That's where you've been. Fair enough. Like, that almost looks like... You see how, like, Appalachia's done up like that? Like, you see it, like, this is the Appalachian glacial weathering? Monterey looks extremely fucking similar. And they... Huh. I gotta read about that later. That's really cool. Let's pretend this isn't in Korea for just half a second. And marvel at how much I could not fucking tell you what these trees are. No, I'm still learning a lot of Spanish in regards of, like, the, shorthands. Like, disponible, I would never have guessed was, like, a disposal. Or, if you say, if you want to, like, have a sample in a grocery store, You say aprobar, which literally translates to English is like try here, where instead we would just put sample, free sample. Your net's New Brunswick. I think that was a good Giz album. It translates to Mountain King. Oh! Monte Rey. Right. That's really weird they named a city in California after that. No, it's in a bay. Especially Monterey Bay. But was that a saint? Was it named after a mission that was named after a place in Mexico? Is that how that happened? Because Monterey Bay is... no mountains there. Really actually flat everywhere. Oh, hey, you know what actually is a tell that I could have used if I didn't have any Korean? These are ginkgos. Yeah, that's the most ginkgo-ass ginkgo I've seen in my entire fucking life. And they love ginkgos in, like, Eastern Asia, just in general. In fact, I love ginkgos, and I don't even live in Eastern Asia. They are a gorgeous-ass plant. And should be thought of fondly and warmly at all times. Folks, if you have a ginkgo in your area, I want you to focus on it and concentrate on thinking about it really quick. Because not only is it a beautiful plant, it's a really cool plant botanically. Because ginkgos don't know what the fuck they are. I think they're gymnosperms, but that's about it. That's like all... that's as close as we get. Yeah, gymnospermae. They're in their own family, in the pine family. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want. But we know we're Korea, and there's a lot of ferns in general. I'm gonna guess probably South Korea, because in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, they'll probably have icy-ish relationships with American companies. You know, same here. These are very central plan pilled, these apartments. They do remind me a lot of Kershenkov's. Like, these were built to house people quickly. To deal with, like, resources. So maybe we are in the DPRK. I don't know. But I don't think they let Google in. I also wish I didn't let Google in. So I'm gonna say we're pretty damn north. And I'm gonna go off on a bit of fucking, if you would allow me, like a limb here. If this looks like centrally planned building, then it's possible that we're in a city that was worked on a lot post-World War II, but pre-Korean War. And it's probably going on a lot in Seoul, but the North was largely communist. So I'm actually, and we got ginkgos, those also grow in Japan, so maybe they want this climate more. Let's go, like, up here. Because I do feel like we're just far north in general, and I'm getting somewhat rural vibes, but that's obviously... Okay, fuck me, it's Dago. Hi! I actually don't know a whole lot about how those were split in the 40s. And it's over. Yeah, canceled. To be fair. So, maybe... I don't know how it was divvied up. I'm not an expert in that area of history. So hi though. Welcome to the plant dungeon. We're doing Geoguessr, but I'm gonna try to use plants as much as possible. Oh, fuck this place though. We're in the plains. Over under, it's either like Ohio or Russia. Shit, actually this is a thistle. It's as far as I can get you. This does look like North America. This looks like where you live. Okay. Fuck. Fuck! So this is a little cheating, but the fact that they've filled in the road like this makes me think... You think it's Saskatchewan? Honestly, not a bad guess. This makes me think that this place has a lot of seasonal variance and snow because of the expansion in the concrete, and since they bothered to fix it, probably Canada. This is a thistle that I don't know where we have it a lot in the United States or not. Very deciduous. And these are wetland plants. At least that's my vibe. This actually looks like an acacia relative, like a member of Fabaceae. This looks like a very nitrogen-fixing tree. None of this gives us anything to work with, by the way. If they fix it, it's not Saskatchewan. Okay. Rolling hills. I like the chat guess. I know, like, the usual Geoguessr policy is, like, to just let you, like, sit in fear of my poor decisions, but I'm not the average streamer. I'm much more obscure, so we can have fun, folks. You think Alberta? Northern Alberta? Okay. You're getting Edmonton. Joke's on us! It's Frankfurt, baby! But hey, big ups on the latitude diff. Like... No, when it comes to plants, like, sometimes this is as good as you can get. And honestly, I think it's just cool to think about, like, convergency that way. You got a landlocked northern area, a landlocked northern area. Turns out, if it looks like Canada, it's Russia. Do you live in the timeline where Stalin didn't stop? Because that's not right. There you go. Yeah. Well, I know we're in England. Now let's just prove it. Oh, no, fuck me. Obras para una mejor calidad de vida. That is public works for a better quality of life. And we're in Chile. But let's pretend we didn't know that either. I think CL is Chile, right? Well, you don't listen to chat. Look, I wasn't listening to myself. The fuck you think I was doing there? Unfortunately, we're just not in a very botanically interesting area. I will tell you something I noticed for fun, though. Y'all see the lean on these furs? Woof, 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 woof. That's what a dog does. That's also what I think about when I see trees blown by the wind. It's like 15, that's a 15-degree blow. That shit is windy. Also, like, for the right money, you could also get, like, a 15-degree blow. Or if just, you know, you're very close to some people and you happen to work in places with a freezer. Oh, and I see why it's windy. That's a port. Thank you. That's a port. That's a boat. I mean, I hope this is sea level because that would raise a lot of questions. I'm not saying it's not high elevation. I'm just saying that this is a tall ass like lake or river, and I don't know why they keep it there, and it's completely possible. Just let us know in the mountains. So, folks, let's put it together. That looks like a seafaring vessel. That shit is fucking windy. And it looks like it's high elevation. We're in Chile. Chile cumple. Complete Chile. Dot Chile. I think we're like... Where your gran went and... Down here. Punta Arena? Alright. Yeah, this looks like a point or a port of sorts. I'm willing to lock it in. Let's go. That has me feeling pretty good. This is with our luck. Yeah, I'm sure if I looked at the water and spent more time, we could have dialed it, but I'm feeling great about that. I know! The plant meta's a little real. Now, if I can learn, like, all the other stuff, we could potentially clean out comp. That might be the next stream. But I want to try to get... Oh, fuck. This, can I just say... That's a beautiful ass tree. I love that. Look at that. Pine family, gymnosperm. That's not stopping him. Stream to row defect. That would be pretty funny too. That's just gorgeous. I just love the cascading foliage like that. Jumbo. I wanted to say like Scandinavia. A lot of English. Ah. Kim Eminem E.
Eminem. Dude.
Duh? Oh, I miss doing this. This is fun. Oh. So here's the plant breakdown. Oh, God. What are we looking at? That looks like a Christmas tree, dude. I don't even know what pine that is. This looks like man's arrogance. This median, I feel like this shouldn't have been planted here. Like, you can see the weeds starting to creep in. I don't think you should, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, I do see JYSK. Good JYSK spot. Really got the letters out of that thing. Honestly, 3,000 points. This looks wetland-y. I keep saying that. I keep mentioning the goddamn wetland. Colors, inspiration, jumbo, bandana. Oh my god, it's orange just like the rest of the art. Graphic design, folks. Take some notes. Quit geoffend bis. 20 we're, hey, guess what? Germany. Oh, they're in 51 countries. This doesn't help. Do it. Deco. Garden. So if the functional's Privitorial, I was going to say, like, at first, like, in here, based off of the trees, because these cascading firs, I feel they're very Danish. Then I saw the English and I thought England. And I'm seeing what kind of looks like German, but it's not. I think this is Dutch. Also, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. Do you see this happening? She's not looking. This guy's walking the wrong way down the bike road. That girl is not watching. Oh my god. Somebody stop the car and let him out before they crash. I think it's Dutch, yeah. The bicycle path really cements that now that I actually think about it. And the casual mixing of English and some German-looking stuff. Yeah, like, he's not... I feel like he's starting to step to the side. Yeah, it is a snuff film, so true. Geoguessr, but we play off of, like, VHS tapes we found in your dad's attic. World Star. Live leak. Yeah, this is in somewhere in Holland. I think we're kind of like, I'm gonna say up here. And if this is in Germany, I swear on my fucking life. Zurich. Okay. And can I get some credence to my... Yeah, we are actually in a wetland. We're in between two rivers. All right, I just wanted to check that. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Actually, 3 rivers. That's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna look for that cascading tree more. I think that's potentially indicative. Fair enough, yeah. A little German, a little English. Okay. Great news, chat. We're goddamn obligated to look at plants. There's no other way out of this. So that's a fern. Keep that in mind. There are some ferns. And they're in a lot of climates. I know there's some edible ferns, like, kind of in this part of Canada. Like the Norse tried to eat it. But let's not settle on that quite yet. Because we got... That is a fucking pheasant. I think it's very likely we're, like... I'm just gonna say it, like New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. That's what that fern tells me. That says flood. I think that actually is a Douglas fern, folks. That is some kind of semi-parasitic vine. You think England? That's possible, too. Your brain says Scotland? I don't know. This looks really East Coasty to me. In fact, I'm looking at this tree and I feel like I should know this one. There's some other interesting stuff going on up here that I think is worth discussing. This kind of looks like lavender. And the fact that these leaves are so pinnate, meaning thin, you know, like the word spinous, love Latin, and that they're also really waxy and kind of blue like that. Makes me think maybe this is somewhere warm, but that's not necessarily a guaranteed thing. In fact, we have a lot of deciduous habit, like, obviously, here. Okay, so the Canadians are telling me Scotland, and the American is saying Canada. That's not a good place to be in, like, collectively for us. And I'm more tempted to believe you two. Penne, where? We're in Italy, so true. Or are we just in Frankfurt again? Yeah, this looks like someone's fucking driveway. Long-ass driveway. Country driveway. Like, driveway as in, like, an actual full-ass, road-ass driveway. Has traffic signs, too. It's like a bit of a fucking lane. It just... You don't have the little circle signs like this? Okay, I fucking frankly believe you. You sure it doesn't get weird out here? I actually trust you. Was there part of Canada? And feel free to jump in, and maybe I'm just remembering and hallucinating. Wasn't there a part of Canada that was part of England? Longer and more officially than the rest of it, somewhere on the east, though? I don't know if that's a false memory. Maybe I noted that when I was playing, like, Victoria 3, and I accidentally bundled that in to actual knowledge I shouldn't have had. Yeah, okay. But, like, I swear I have some note that, like, there was some holdout in the Commonwealth that was, like, New Brunswick did? Alright. And Labrador? Okay. Whatever this tree is screaming at me that it's New Brunswick. Especially the pheasant. They're very Irish over there. Okay. You're probably right with Scotland. I just want to put that on the table, but I feel like I want to know. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, it was whales. Okay. Kenton. We were in Kenton. Lock it in, yeah. Make a note. Wales looks weirdly like the East Coast to me, specifically, and has pheasants. Are pheasants American? Hold on a minute. I thought pheasants were from the Americas. They're native to Asia? Oh, okay. Well, my bad. Fucking Wales is Wales. Fucking Welsh. Oh, folks. Oh, I'm so happy we saw him. This looks like something in the Baobab family. I'm getting African kind of like money tree vibes from this too. This is an avocado tree, I think, actually. I had to guess by the patterns. That looks like it is something in that family. And a magnolid. They're everywhere at this point. That trunk. Baja? You think Baja? I know it's not a tree. But I can 100% tell you by the style of architecture we're in Japan. That retaining wall. And that roof. And the way they kind of preserved the hillside. But maybe I'm overthinking. Yeah, the lines here. I think that's a Japanese thing. Baja? Baja's a little... In fact, is that a pagoda? It's a pagoda. Yeah, the fucking Google car is going down at like warp speed. Down this like alley that's connecting to a couple like rice paddies and greenhouses and shit. So this is tricky. Because this architectural style, very Japanese. As for the plants, which actually are very indicative, this is some dry weather shit. So usually plants will do trunks like this when they're storing water. I mean, that's kind of straightforward. It crashed at the bottom. What if that was a thing? What if it could take a picture of itself? What if it could do Inception shit? Or Minority Report? What if Google had that technology? But just for Google Maps, just for Geoguessr, yeah. The Google Maps car stopped. He told me, get out of the car. I was so mad at him. And then I read the newspaper. Google Maps car crashed before hitting brick wall. Aw, motherfucker, it's Mortaro route. We're in trouble. I think we're in Southeast Asia again. Fuck it, we might even just be in the Philippines. I might put like nuts on the table on that one. I feel like if we see taro, it's almost always gonna be the Philippines, because nobody... I don't know where else they grow that in large quantities, except like kind of the Pacific Islands in general. I'm not saying you can't grow it in Japan, I just don't know if it's like a popular thing. But also, whoever owns this like little lot here, if this is in Japan, they're growing some really cool shit. I love this like very clearly African-esque looking dude. I love whatever these are. These feel like dry climate plants almost. That's taro that they're just growing to snack. Like, I want... Hey, look at that. They got a little, that looks like a brassica. Maybe bok choy, actually, if I had to guess by the leaves. I'm also influenced by my predisposition that we're in Asia to say that, so disregard. And that is potentially an avocado. Which is, I'm just guessing by the color, the shape, and the... I think it's starting to form flowers. Man, door, hand hook, Google Maps, camera card door. And that's a pagoda in the style. That kind of looks like an Indonesian style pagoda, like something you'd see in Siam. But these buildings are so Japanese looking. And so is this pole. Okay. like a Japanese cedar as well. Nuts on the table. We're going to the Hoenn region. You know what? Yeah, let's go Kagoshima. Why not? Okay. It was actually up in Osaka. Not bad! Or, well, Kansai, rather. Eastern Russia. Russia again. So true. I think just taking note of Taro route will always put you. Sorry, everybody. General Pants Co? That's kind of like plants. I'm fucking cooked. Alright. I'm going to try to avoid everything and just find the first plant that I see. Oh my god, this old lady's a fucking ghost.
Get 5 boneless wings for $1 with any handcrafted burger.
Coffee. Coffee's a plant. Ah, shit. Figs! I see a fig! Wasp. There's wasps. Salad? Body shop? More salad plant. I need a tree, man! Ooh, this roof's kind of trippy. I'm not gonna lie, when I looked up at this roof, I almost vomited, but I think it's because I haven't eaten in a minute. I love how haunted this mall is. You know what I'm saying? Shoe Kings. Nope, I don't read that. Okay, that's green. It's also not a plant. Does the cotton count? Okay. Juice. Figs. Plants that are salads. I don't know any of these people either. Where I think malls are? I think they want to have malls in like the United Kingdom. And they do. But there's something uniquely slutty about this mall. There's something uniquely American about it. There's some, like, you know what I mean? Like it's... You know Michael Hill? That's a jeweler? Okay, well there's also an H&M over here. There's something extremely American about it, but extremely not American about it. Oh, that's almost like Greek-style columns. The fuck? I hate this. You can't let the mannequins out. They need to stay in the windows, otherwise they'll try to like strangle you when you're not looking, and people can do TikTok pranks. What's the kangaroo song say? We're in the kids clubs at Carrion, yep. That's Australia. Hey, you know what's really funny? I was about to guess Australia, because I'm like, this mall is very American, but not. And it makes me feel like the air conditioning is blasting. Now the question is where? Full offense to all Australians, what's going on outside of Sydney? Tell me. I was thinking Perth! I was gonna do Perth as like a, I don't know, Perth, let's be funny, but they never put anything in Perth! What's in Perth? Ellenbrook? Carrington? Now, Townsville... That's a city right there. A city? I don't know if I believe that. Okay, well, we got Kershenkovs and Cyrillic. We are obviously in Frankfurt. Let's see if we can botanize the ex-Soviet Union a tad, though, while we're at it. Saskatchewan, very likely. I want to talk about this tree. In fact, I want to talk about that tree, and I want to talk about that tree, and I want to talk about this tree, and that tree. They're not making it. They're not gonna make it. Is there a body getting... Yeah, there is. What are they doing with these sandbags? Are they having flooding problems? They don't look... Dude, yeah, they're looking at the Google car like a possible threat. Also, I love this car. I don't know what's going on. Ooh! 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 Ooh, baby! Look at those window frames! Separate from the frame of the car. Separate from this window. Ooh! 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 Is that a Lotta? I don't know. No. I don't think it is. When they made Lottas, they at least put like emergency kits in the back of them. Might be the brand though. Autovaz? Might be. I can't tell from here. You think it is a Lotta? Like a late era Lotta, like 80s maybe? Suzuki, and I've never seen this Nissan van in my life. But that kind of looks like cars of this kind of shape and form factor are more popular in China easily. I guess you can import into Russia. I don't see why not. But if this is a Lotta, oh my god, I hope this is post-market. I'm learning about the world fun. Yeah, they do got cars. It looks a lot like this, actually. It looks this looks like the same ass frame. Yeah, I think it actually is a later version of this. What is this car though? Lotta Samara? Yeah, it is. I really just want to know if this is like, oh god. Not postmark. Oh no. Oh no, it's stuck! It's stuck! At least I think it is. But also those headlights kind of like... I think this guy's modded this thing up a bit, but yeah, I think it came stock with whatever this is. Maybe this is one of these car things where it's like it actually provides a structural benefit to the vehicle. And I'm just talking out my ass. And there's way more to look at, like right here. Flat tire, no bumper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's like Belarus time. I think this is a bank. Yeah, they're trying to plant these. I think these are like the Russian aspens that they really... Someone paid $68 in $2 bills today. Did you kill them? Dude, people fucking do that sometimes. Where they're like, haha, I have $2 bills. I just think they're neat. You just have to make them sad about it. They're fucking awful. These are, I don't know, actually, these are Krashenkovs. These look like they were made later. Because for Krashenkovs, they didn't really do that. That just, it is public housing, obviously. They're all brand new. You should legally be allowed to, like, kill a customer over that, specifically. So on the tree front... It looks Russia, but these are pines. And like, there's obviously they plant pines in Russia. You can do that. Also looks like newer development. So I'm tempted to say it's kind of in Western Russia. I don't know, maybe we're outside St. Petersburg, baby. Or it's just on the other side of the continent. Other side of the continent! I'm geoguessing you're doing bad. Oh, I'm geoguessing you're doing bad. Digitara Majomi with the fucking jokes. Yeah. It's Russia. The issue here is that Russia's like, you know... Obviously, this is the Mercator production, but... Also, thanks for the scam. Apologies that, like, the chat overlay doesn't work. I actually don't know what's doing that. There's a couple of things right now that isn't working on the stream. But most of it does. Thing I'm not doing a second time is, doing it in my cubicle, the stream, instead of in the studio space, which sounds obvious, but I don't have enough USB ports. You thought they died or something? Yeah, you fucking killed me. You fucking killed me and you know it. How is it, chat? It's an alert box. That's really weird. Should just work. Like, there's... You have a conjunctive? Hold on, I need to put in garbage text. Conjunctivitis? Interesting, it's not showing. What's conjunctivitis? Show me, you're saying words that scare me. There's no reason that the chat isn't showing right now. Oh, it's an allergy thing? That sucks. That sucks, but hey, it's okay. You're in the comfy some Gourd stream now. Come to the Gourd stream and feel so good about being here. And be my little oomphy. Yeah, you want to be my little oomphy? Be my oomphy? Oh my god, oomphy. Sorry, I'm actively, like, trying to, like, dissuade people from watching by saying all that, aren't I? Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go. I mean, it's the play. It's the play. Well, chat doesn't work. So you're just gonna have to, you know... Okay, I mean, like, this is, I suppose, the correct resolution for everything. We'll workshop the layout. But I needed to do that because I thought maybe I could just fix it quick. Couldn't. Let's get back to the fun. England again, huh? Yeah, Whoville after the fucking bomb drops. Whoville, but they never watered. Me when, head's so good, I go, excuse me? Fucking heem whimper ass tree. He's pointing, he's giving you direction winkly. Part 2. Grinch ending. Grinch ending ass looking tree. Oh my god. Oh, it's a fine fucking tree, innit? It's a fine fucking tree. I was just watching, you were watching the footies. Yeah, you was watching the footies. Come take a look at this tree in there. Been watering it with my own horse piss, I was. I let the dog out, you watered the tree. It's a very efficient system. Please kill me. You can't grow here. You can't grow there. In fact, this tree can't grow anywhere. Kill this tree. Its branches look like hair. Keep this tree in this yard if you dare. This is an absolutely crazy take, but I think this might be happening somewhere in between December 25th and December 25th. Gourd and me after getting wet like a fluffy cat. It was in what window? That would be a Siberian Husky in that window. When people try to plant willows in your hometown that's in the desert, there's like willow-esque trees you can plant in the desert that will admittedly look a little like that at first, but then be fine. The Montezuma cypress comes to mind as a candidate. But not an actual willow. No, you cannot do that. Why do in England they always get these ugly-ass fucking, are these ball, not geraniums? I'm gonna look up the word ball really quick, so hold on. Paper ball-looking bushes. There's a word, there's a name for them. They're native to the Canary Islands.
Congratulations, you won.
Canary Islands. Wallflower. Stop plant. It's like really common too. It's in fucking Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing all flower.
Wahoo! You want me to do that one again? Okay. Oh, wahoo! Wahoo! You serious? You want me to do it seriously? Okay. Wahoo! All right. Thanks for your time.
Hydrangeas. Like, it looks like, you know what I mean? Like a hydrangea, but just like dead. And you know what else too? Like if anybody takes care of plants, you're like when it dies back seasonally, you want to cut the flowers off. That helps the plant. But maybe hydrangeas are an exception. So hi Marcos. I don't think this is Boston. Hold on a second. These are American license plates. These are American buildings. It's a fucking American 5/1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a Mint Mobile!
Boy, howdy, it's my favorite Gourd streaming again. I can't wait to see what wacky adventures they get into. Holy hell, my boy is picking out those plants like a madman. Give them a medal.
Oh, thanks. I think you're right on the Boston call. Eminem said that so sincere. Did you hear that? That was the most heartfelt Slim Shady I've heard in a while. Here's the thing. I listen to the people. Also the bricks on the building, now that I really think of it. I'm a people person. I'm a people plant. I'm a people vegetable. What a
Boston mentioned.
Unfortunately. Toronto, folks. It was Toronto. But it's pretty close. Canadians, I know you're from the other coast. You don't have to feel bad about it. Alright? Okay. It was Toronto, though. Toronto. Same shit, yeah. Can I guess we're just in England? Oh no, sorry. Rules? Oh, pause. Is that Dutch? I mean, there's tulips. Yeah. Those are tulips. Those are pansies. A lot of bulbing plants here. But isn't alpa... Oh, we're in France. That's French. France disregarded. I'm sorry.
I don't care about any place except Modesto, California, home of the nuts. Nuts, 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 nuts. God.
The bell timing on that. Alright, so we're in France, but we're actually gonna need to do some botany to get ourselves out of this jam this time. Renal? Renault? I actually don't know my French phonics at all. Isn't that crazy? We have to do some botany here. Okay. I know this tree. I don't know where it's native to. But trees that are red?
Detective, we need to go to Modesto, California. I need nuts, detective.
Oh, the car? We're not going to Modesto, Kim. Trees that are red like this, they have more of the light spectrum available to them, generally speaking. Okay? That's some information I can give you. And these motherfuckers usually are getting pretty blasted. Whatever this tree is, it looks sad at the top. And a lot of these plants aren't giving me snow.
Take me to Modesto now, loud bubbles over for the way.
Not going to Modesto, Kim. I can't take you there. Get your boyfriend to do it for you, okay? Yeah. Jomi, you are kind of certified. I don't think this tree would survive well in the cold. He's too bulbous and laden with water in a way that's not really protected down here.
Oh man, this is Germany. I should know. I'm on day 268 on Duolingo.
You need to pay more attention when you do your lessons, because that's French. Are those nests? Were those crows' nests? Crows in my area have a proclivity for the wetlands. There's something that feels kind of German about this, even though I know it's France.
Randolph Cleo spotted.
And this feels kind of warm weather, and you know what? You know who I see here? Our friend. This pine with really droopy-ass leaves. And you know where they speak French and German?
France mentioned. I'm going to log off, detective.
I'm gonna go off on just a wild guess and say we're like in this part of Switzerland. I would say Zurich, but like... Oh, it could also be Monaco! Because it just feels kind of... Shit! Let's split the difference and go with Turin. Shit! It was Paris. But... the reasoning, not bad. And yeah, maybe Paris would have made more sense, less mountainous. But I don't think Monaco was a horrible guess. Alright, same thing on this tree. We're in the United States. I think we're in Virginia. I'm like looking at the plants. This screams like Virginia to me, but I'm also thinking maybe Washington State.
Modesto.
I actually wouldn't hate a Modesto assumption here. I should know you. I should know this fine. Fuck. I am 50-50 Oregon or Virginia because I'm a fake botanist and I actually can't crack this code. This does feel Red Elm-esque again. Or kind of reminds me of something in the cottonwood. And this yard care regimen and this fucking... I hate this. This is so Virginia coded. What about the weeds? What can the weeds tell us? Think BC?
We'd pour hot wax into the of new Marines yelling, "Welcome to the Corps!"
What do you mean you must be on Twitch to do this? Where did that fucking command come from? Northeast. I'm not familiar with these weeds at all. That looks like some mallow. That leaf in there, some Malvaceae. That almost looks like a fern. But it has that kind of ribbed pattern to it. And I feel like that should be easy to recognize. And there are some ferns like in the PNW. A lot of Canada vibes. What do you mean you have all the climates? You don't have deserts. Or rainforests.
Canada mentioned, Detective.
I also feel a certain way about the fact that we got what's obviously some kind of ditch here. And a grass popping up into that. And something about that screams that it's like a thermoregulatory thing. And the grass isn't normal here. You did have a rainforest, but America stole it? I'd say get good, but like... I know, like the United States government probably played dirty for that. There's a oh, it's a temperate rainforest. Yeah, you're right. You think it's the place Tiger King took place? I just... It's either Virginia or Oregon. Like, there's zero in between in my mind. But I feel more strongly towards Virginia, because this is... Just looks like Virginia to me. I don't know what you want. Charlottesville, Lynchburg, Blacksburg, Harrisburg... actually, maybe Charlottesville. There you go. Your vote's PNW. It's Tacoma. Yeah. I wish I could get bonus points for putting in like a second guess somehow. PNW heads always stay winning. Homeboy, I don't know how to tell you this, but we're in, like, Bolivia. I'm not telling you that because of the... Oh, fuck it. That's awkward. Well, anyways... Know what I mean? I have no idea where we are. I can tell you. Not sure. Little difficult. Why is it Turkey, though? Well, this kind of looks like some shit in Aracales. This actually would suggest to me, if you were just to show me this one tree and ask me where this is, I would say it's probably somewhere Mediterranean. Rib for her pleasure. That one came in late. I was expecting you to make that joke way earlier. Do you have a delay? I checked that. That was like 5 minutes ago. I was there like, oh, Jomi's gonna say this. Olive tree diff? Olive tree diff? It's like an olive or a uke. I'm pretty sure those are the paraffits of the Hagia Sophia, folks. I've seen a little of Istanbul. I feel like those are the dueling prayer towers of the Hagia Sophia. Just a thought. But also, I don't remember seeing like a bunch of housing developments in pictures of Istanbul, so I mean...
This is near McHenry Airport in Modesto. I should know. I took 3 years of Modestian on Duolingo.
Speaking Modestian on Duolingo, no. How many, I mean, you have to learn all the different ways to ask for a White Claw? Like, how does that work? I'm just gonna say it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. I don't know what side the Hagia Sophia is on. Looks like we're kind of in the hills. Just a guess. Okay, I mean, like... just on the other side. She's constipated. Palm thatch. Yes, these trees give me a lot of Mexico. Not Baja California, a little too far north. That's a big Fabaceae moment. That's a big nitrogen fixer. Mixed palms. Just climatically, we're like, I want to say like maybe around. Okay, that's not bad. Northern Colombia. It's a similar vibe. Here, folks, I'm gonna do one more. I think, because it's almost like time where I gotta eat and then go to bed. But I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy that so many of you are here and having fun and laughing and giggling and grinning. Like I just took like an hour nap after work and I was good. I maybe made just a slightly unhinged rant on a Discord server that nobody's in. Somewhere in there that cut into nap time, but I'm getting sick of it. You know, the yearning. I'm getting sick of the... Anyway. You've got... honestly, you could go to worse places. There, you can go on some really pretty-ass botany tours in Baja. Get fish tacos. Usually you don't, like, run into the cartels there too much, but, like, you know... Maybe have, like, a purse, like a little clutch with just some, like, mug money, I hear. But if you're in a big group, it's not a big issue. Good surfing. Really cool ecology. This is how fried my brain is. I can't tell you where the fuck we are. Looking at the plants, look at this shit. I do think that's a gorgeous-ass tree, though. And I think we've been seeing these kinds of furs a lot in the, here kind of zone. It probably snows here, based on the slope of that roof. At least that's why I would build it that way. Ooh, kind of a wispy looking. Sundays in Stavanger. North Trorta? I think we're in Sweden.
This is England. I should know. I watched half an episode of Doctor Who last week.
I mean, yeah, that's about as far as anybody can get through, like, the standard Doctor Who episode nowadays. I don't know if that's true. I just wanted to throw shade for fun. Could you blame me? I was told this funny walking guy is indicative of like Estonia. This is one guy who's bald who streams on YouTube. Not really worth mentioning his name. But... This is some kind of fucking cypress. Wow, I really don't know a lot of plants. Anyways, pretty sure it's Sweden. But I feel like we're not maybe in the coldest spots based off the broadleaf plants and the fucking... I forget, I think these are like ficus hedges, which are just... All these plants are constantly dead. Yeah, and if they're not constantly dead, they're gonna be dead. I don't know, let's shoot a cool, like, Copenhagen. Stavanger, okay. I think that's the afterlife in Skyrim. What do you think? Has anybody... I've seen a wave lately. Or I've heard of a wave of, like, YouTube videos. This is in, like... By the way, somewhere in Asia, this is a rice paddy baby. Where, apparently, like, video essayists on video games are taking their turns to take swings at Skyrim. Like, is that an actual trend? Can anyone back that one up? Because, like, I could imagine it. But also, like... Yeah? Chinese money tree or African umbrella tree. Not sure about that. Bananas or birds of paradise. Tropical climate. I know these. This guy I don't know, but I feel like if I did, that would go. Yeah, bird of paradise or banana. They're in the same genus, I actually think.
Skyrim overrated, and I'm tired of pretending it's not.
I mean, like, yeah. Is this in Myrtaceae, or... Is this an elephant ear tree? It's the first thing that came to my mind. Hold on. And that might not even be... I know it's... No, it's not. That's actually an acacia. An Ephebaceae.
Skyrim underrated, and I'm tired of pretending it's not.
What would you all rather have? A Skyrim is overrated son or a Skyrim is underrated daughter? How do you think about that?
A Skyrim is perfectly rated and tired of pretending it's not.
She needs to go to bed. Skyrim, like, median rating, gender non-conforming child. Yeah, these are like two different kinds of bananas. And now I'm double guessing, is this actually a rice paddy? Those look like rice shoots to me. Of course, and this is important, you can grow rice in a lot of places. But a lot of these plants, I feel like I've read about these being from, like, Africa.
Cheddar has completely changed my opinion, and I'm not even joking.
These are really nondescript. There's just a lot of places that don't have a whole lot of money that have buildings like this, but this really reminds me of fucking... If I saw sugarcane, I would say this is Lake Victoria. Easy. But I'm seeing mostly bananas and rice. I'm thinking maybe Mali. Also, it can't be Uganda because we don't have a snorkel. Or makes you think. Yeah, I'm gonna go like, I don't know, Ghana. Okay. Fuck, it's East Java. East Java. Okay, so we're in like northern India again, but maybe I can decode it a bit. Chat, you're gonna call me insane, and you're welcome to, but I feel like I just had a past life memory of shit that looked like this. Like, it's hot. There's these little tin roos with this tree on there. Maybe it was just like a young memory I had when I was like a little kid, and it like impressed on me. Maybe it was like footage of India or something, but I swear to God. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It does not make the electrical companies happy after a certain point, but it does make me happy also. I don't think if you work for this telephone company, you're happy in the first place. Holy shit. Look at the lean on these things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, you need a... That foundation wasn't secure, I don't even think in the first place. This guy has some drip cooking. This is a lot of, banana type stuff. Man, that's pretty wet. Yeah, I have a good feeling that they just kind of put these telephone poles up and the ground was really saturated and they sunk. Kind of maybe did them on budget. And... oh, the infrastructure workup this place would need. All the money that they have to be spending doing the maintenance on this shit. Because it wasn't set up well in the first place is... oh, I don't want to think about that. This doesn't look like northern India when we were looking at it earlier. I'm also seeing bamboo. The tuk-tuks I heard is kind of like Bangladesh. But also the writing doesn't look Bangladeshi to me. Don't know what it looks like, frankly. Be Thai? Does it look Thai? No. Myanmar has the little Amungai. It's very... maybe it's Sri Lanka? I'm locking in Bangladesh. Plant meta does help a little bit. Try sometimes. You'll find. Get what you need. Skyrim downloading. Quick turnaround. Yeah. First impressions, Australia. But that looks like a Melaleuca. Which is an Australian, like, hot weather. Oh, it could be Arizona, though. Quick, look for a resurrection plant. I know, Chief. This is a buckwheat. Kind of looks like maybe it's a buckwheat. Right side of the road. If this was the Australian outback, I would expect the dirt to be full of iron. Ooh! That might be, actually. It's just a little tough. Trentham? Is that Jesus? Is this a crucifixion? Iron spotted. Yeah, that's a lot of iron out there. Are those ibex? No, it can't be. That doesn't make any sense. I think this is Australia. Yeah. Because this is a pretty, like, Melaleuca looking ass tree. And Trentham is, yeah. And we're in the fucking outback. Let's not even get twisted. Do I have a compass? Yeah, see, that way's north. This way's... fucking... west? East? New South Wales. Let's hit it. South Africa. Dude, honestly, I've like, the Geoguessr streams I've been watching, South Africa, Australia, brutal. It's a brutal one. There are some tells. Right in Kimberley, oh god. Like, there are some tells, but it's not easy. Darchi. What? What does that mean? That's an American road sign. These are like some nice, like, almost maples. Folks, if this isn't Vermont, if this isn't New England, we'll widen the criteria. I swear to God I will turn off the stream and go to bed. North fucking Texas?
If you look into the verse closely, you'll see me staring right at you, my golden gourd.
Okay, we're all on the same page there, right? That what the fuck? Dallas? It's in Commerce, Texas? Yeah, they're sure as shit doing things different down there. I mean, like, yeah, I get it. You know, it's... I could see Arkansas, it's in that formation. Like, it's elevated, sure. But, like... Oh, this music has words in it. That's weird. Ah, it's Toad! I want to run one back. Let's run one back. I felt like I didn't like that. That's the amusement park they were... It's like, yeah, it's Little Vermont, like in Dallas. Oh, well, we're farming grain, folks. Something in the acacia family. I feel like I've seen this guy around a lot. Maybe, or maybe it's an elderberry. It's also very acacia-esque. Something about this tells me it could be... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. Yeah, this is a specific kind of acacia that's referred to as, I think, like a pioneer tree. As a class, because, like, settler colonialism tree just wasn't as, like, snappy. These guys take root and grow size pretty fucking quick. I know we have them in Cali. This is either California or Germany or Russia. So, in that spirit, I need to find Modesto. Where's Modesto? Chat, guide me to Modesto. I'm feeling Central Valley, man. Oh, here we go. Baja California. Modesto. Let me be a little out here. Hungry. Sorry, Modesto. We tried.
Modesto mentioned.
Hey, if you think about it, Modesto's a little bit like Hungary. Like, I don't know how you'd have to think about it to come to that conclusion. Okay. So. Usually a gold star on a concrete monument is very indicative of a socialist country. And we're definitely in Africa, so that kind of brings me to Burkina Faso. Like, if I have to put those two together. Okay, but this is... No, maybe it's, maybe that's a Muslim symbol, actually. Maybe that's something they do in other parts of Africa, because that looks like a Muslim parapet, yeah? There's a little bit of, and it's a green building. But there's a lot of Muslims in West Africa still. There's that whole thing, the whole thing we did, the whole, you know, Mansa Musa. I want. And that's French. I think we're just in Burkina Faso. And the very acacia-esque manner of this, we got some some iron in the soil. This kind of screams Sahel a little bit. Which is also what I scream when, like, I stub my toe on a coffee table. Not really scream, just kind of just grunt like a Sahel. Lots of English. Yeah, that's always tricky, because English is used in a lot of places, obviously. I'm gonna just lock in Burkina Faso. Gambia, Senegal. Okay, once I remember my geography, we're gonna look great. Burkina Faso. Maybe a little bit, maybe all around here. Senegal, okay. That's not bad, though. That's not bad. It was the French. The French was a bit of a giveaway. So we are in Sahel. There's a lot of French in West Africa. I don't think Senegal... The Muslim influence. Okay, they got a star in there. Officially, the Republic du Senegal. Hold on, history. Did they ever have... like, a communist phase? Like a socialist phase? Or is that star something else? Now I'm just curious. African socialism, 1960. Let's break up the Mali Federation. Probably some other revolution there. Portuguese military intervene. Fire from politics. Who knows what from there? We're not going to get into it, but there you go. Okay. Not bad. I appreciate that. If some dude in, like, West Africa was watching me, though, they'd be like, my guy. Or maybe not. I don't know. To be fair, if there was someone in Africa and they guessed, like, anywhere in New England, I'd be like, nice. Because I can't even get New England down. Interesting, yeah. I wonder what language this is. Actually, I do wonder a little bit, because I know... This reminds me of the Hong Kong Wall City. EFC, maybe it's like Taiwanese, something. Chinese, okay. Well, that's the problem, is I can't always parse like kanji versus traditional Chinese, because it's very, very similar, but I don't see any written katakana or anything. So we're either in Taiwan or Hong Kong. I'm actually willing to say Hong Kong. Hong Kong, yeah, 100%. I can't get a good plant read on anything here, because this is obviously just stuff that grows in temperate climates. I do think that's, actually, fuck if I know. This is like screaming Hong Kong. Shenzhen. That's where, like, all my electronics gets made. I didn't know it was so close. That makes sense, actually, though. I think a lot of the stuff in here is, like, commercial zones where they allow, like, Western export. A lot of that goes down. The only city where they have Google Maps? Okay. Nice. Oh, not nice. I thought we were closer. It was northern. It was Taipei. Yeah. But, like, I didn't know they were, like, I mean, if you think about it, they're only, like, 500 miles apart. It's not bad to get it, I think, in there. The Mohue? Well, we're on the left side of the road. Oh. I wonder where the fuck we are. St. Ednoch? That's Celtic, so we're in... I think we're gonna actually be in Eastern... We're either in Ireland, or we're gonna be in Eastern, England. Yeah. I mean, depending on, like, your political leanings in Taiwan, you would still say that you're China, but, like, from the other way around, where you're the real government and all that stuff. But that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. Let's think about how much in Ireland we're in. Because I can't... So here's the thing I know. Eastern England, Celtic. So we're like here. It's in this band, folks. Ireland? Eggnog, Waterford, Cork. Was there Norse invasions in this part of Ireland? I can't imagine there isn't. Because I know the Norse didn't get through Wales, but it's kind of mountainous in here, and Eggnog is kind of not Welsh. I don't know, let's just be fun about it. Let's say Limerick. Wales, okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. That wasn't really a plant guess, that was a language guess, but I did learn about language dispersal in English place names lately. And I kind of wanted to flex it a little bit. It's always Wales. Maybe. Oh, I know this plant. Please tell me I fucking know this plant, man. I don't think I know this plant. Looks like Lamaceae. That looks like sage family to me. Sage mint. That's my gut guess. Gut feeling. And they don't like the cold. Generally speaking. This looks like Spain. This looks like a really Spanish rock formation, so maybe in Portugal. Same with these ferns. This is some kind of cypress juniper type deal. And there's a lot of cypresses. You go out from Italy, start getting that type of stuff. Like, I guess in horticulture. In nature, I think you get them everywhere. Look, if you're like an actual botanist looking at this, I'm just a landscaper. I'm just a horticulturalist, baby. I'm working on it. This is part of the struggle. Is that also a fucking olive? Language check? Oh, shit. And very Mediterranean. I should really know this plant too, because I see this motherfucker all the time in these things. Like, it almost looks like ginger in a way. You think Greece? I think you're right. I might be more Baltic. Like, I feel like it's Greece, but like... maybe over there? I don't know. I mean, you might just be right. The olive is... yeah, it's a giveaway. I think this is a kind of tea plant as well. Lots of cypresses. I think, yeah, maybe we're just on an island in Greece. Oh, maybe we're in Malta, even. Do they use Cyrillic in Malta? Fuck. Folks, let's break the difference. Let's go on the big hand here. I feel like maybe there. You know what? No. Let's shoot for the moon. Crete. Athens! Thanks for the Greece save. That was pretty clutch. Do not trust you. No, absolutely wrong. Trust you. Absolutely trust you. Good call. Results. We're like almost at half. That was like slightly above half. And honestly, like... the one that killed us, like, look at the proximity, was the Modesto. It was the Modesto difference. That really ate us alive. The rest of these, nice going, everybody. Honestly. You shouldn't have listened to Kim Kitsarog. Okay, folks. My stream deck doesn't work, so I can't do... it should have been Modesto, right? I can't do, like, a fancy goodbye. I can't. That's a little... but I can take us back here. We can come back here. Geoguessr with hyper-specific bits is a fun stream idea. Yeah. We'll try to, I think, work that in more. So I'm going to try to stream on Thursday. It's kind of a blank spot right now. I might do No Man's Sky because I've been playing modded and I have it looking really pretty and a new patch came out and I kind of been having fun with that. Or I might do, it's either that or Home Safety Hotline, which is the like horror game about like Celtic scary monsters. And I might have something fun I could do for that, as in a glow or some kind of effect. But that maybe then we put that next week. No Man's Sky's kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, it is really fun. Maybe I get Majomi in on that one. Mostly because it is funny when we both play a game that requires brain power. And we try to work it out together. Those are generally good ones. And I think she has the weekend off. And I don't. So I might just be really tired on Sunday. Either way, I'm shooting for Thursday. We'll do something. You get ideas, shoot them. I do write them down. I do actually keep a list of them. And I enjoy receiving them, frankly. The only other thing I have on my docket is I want to try to do the Skyrim, but where the NPCs can use AI to talk to you with my own voice. Because I think that would be really funny. But there's a lot of back end. So, if there's something you want to see, don't be shy. Because I'm lazy, and I'm likely to take it. It was fun streaming again. It was fun seeing faces that I haven't seen in a while. I forgot that the redeems make me laugh a lot. And I'm still thinking about that fucky-ass Doctor Who looking tree in Scotland. That was the saddest tree of my goddamn life. Oh, I'm sorry, it was in Toronto. Or Ohio. I don't know if it... Anyways, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll try to see you Thursday. Goodbye. Bye.
I love good washers. And
cheddar cheese. It turns tortilla chips into hot, delicious nachos. But take away the cheddar.
Hey, bring that back.
And you're stuck with plain tortilla chips.
No way, Jose.
So